Hey there, Matt here, and I wanted to take you through and show you our XL dog wash trailer. Now, this dog wash trailer is a premium trailer, okay? It's designed to make your life super easy, okay? I'm gonna go through and show you the whole thing in a minute as if you're actually here, but before I do want to explain the two different packages, right? So you've got a standard package, which is basically the dog wash trailer. There's no toolbox on the front, okay? It doesn't have signage. It has a hydraulic table, not electric table. It doesn't have an air conditioner, and basically it doesn't have some of the cabinetry inside. Or you can step it up to the premium package that gets you the actual toolbox, okay? It also gets you the cabinetry inside, which I'll show you in a minute. It also gets air conditioning, so there's a whole heap of value within that extra dollars. You can of course get finance on this as well if you want to. That's no problems at all. So let's go through the trailer on the outside of it first, then I'll take you inside and show you what we've developed over time, listening to what mobile dog groomers, both new and experienced, wanted out of a trailer. Right, so first, the trailer comes in around about 800 kilos, okay? And being 800 kilos, basically what happens is it's just over the need for having brakes. So 750 kilos, you don't need brakes, and under, and just over that, you do need brakes, right? But over and above that as well, having brakes allows you to use a smaller car to tow the actual trailer. So basically you've got a handbrake here and it's got disc brakes. It's controlled with this coupling going back and forth. Your standard 7-pin plug, if you want something different, that's easy, just tell us and we'll change it out, okay? The premium package comes with the spare tire. The standard package doesn't, okay? The premium package comes with this massive, and I say massive, toolbox, right? In here is an electric pump, okay? This electric pump actually pumps water from the box under the tank underneath. Coming around probably to the passenger side is probably the best option, okay? You'll see here the filling of the tanks, okay? So there's, well, tanks and running straight to the bath. So you've got the tank, okay? There's a 80 litre tank in there that will hold the fresh water, which you can pump up. There's a switch inside, which I'll show you in a minute, okay? And then your actual mains water. So if you just want to run directly into the bath and operate the hydrobath, then it runs straight in through here, okay? If you just stick your head in underneath here, you can just see under here, you've got all the nice, good quality fittings. The tank's lifted right up, so you can't possibly nick it or anything like that when you're driving, okay? And it's all on a proper engineered, structurally engineered chassis. Now, over and above that, on the outside, okay, we had people say, hey, sometimes people have multiple dogs and we don't have to run back and forth to the backyard. So what we've done is set it up so you've got little tether points, so little tie-off points just along here, and doesn't matter if you're getting a few dogs or, you know, you decide to set up at a market or something like that and you're doing a whole heap of dog washes in a row, you can tie the dogs off. It's like a waiting room for dogs, right? Then over and above that as well, other models on the market are known to trip things out. So to avoid anything being tripped out, okay, basically what we've got is properly signed off electrical circuits, signed off by the independent electrician. They come here and wire it all up, right, and they put their signature on there, okay? You've got power, which runs the entire trailer, and then you've got a separate plug for air conditioning. So the air conditioning, when you're using it, you can run a second lead and have it all working and so on and so forth. Now, something very big, okay? These panels that are made drop the temperature between 10 and 15 degrees, okay? They're not cool room panel, they're one-piece platinum core insulated panels, okay? These are extremely expensive, and this is one of the things that has made this dog wash trailer so popular, okay? And also literally lead the entire field and the absolute best value for your actual money, right? They're super easy to clean, right? Very hard to damage, okay? Because you can't dent them, like literally punch them like that, you can't dent them, okay? But you've also got, and if you come around here, probably here's the best, right? You've also got 50 mil of thickness, okay? So it's not just a random panel, it's fiberglass, then it's 50 mil of thickness, and it's got a platinum core, super dense insulation in between. Now, to give some comparison, if you're not familiar with what panels are and so on and so forth, the cold room panels basically have a thin layer of Colourb on the outside, and then it actually has foam on the inside, okay, and a thin layer of Colourb on the outside. That's not what you want. You don't want that. You don't want panels that are thin either. If you have panels with aluminium on either side, they're no good, okay, because they're difficult to clean, and the little film on the outside of the aluminium, that wears off over time, right? You want actual panels that are one-piece fiberglass, and as far as I know, we're the only ones that exist that do it because it cost me a small fortune to get the machinery to be able to do it and build such high quality for you, okay? Now, over and above that as well, obviously we're out here, we've got the twin door now. Different people have different ideas about doors. Sooner, you've got to sort of do it one way or another. We designed this so if it's raining, right, you're not going to get wet and you can have the door open, the rain's not going to come in. Not unless you're in torrential rain in Kansas, something comes in sideways, right? As far as the door goes, you obviously got your number plate light and so on here, and then basically the door will swing around and it's got your little latch right here and a little stopper. So it's designed to basically be super, super, super easy to operate. This ramp, we've designed this ramp so it's very easy to get in and out. So literally lifts up, slides in as a little latch here that shuts it off. So it's easy to get when you've got bigger dogs and they're bringing them in and out, it's no problems, okay? I'll slide that back out. Then, if that's not enough, over and above that as well, we've also got legs that drop down. So these legs, okay, very, very easy to operate. So basically, they'll sit up like that, or you can drop them down. Now, I'll be honest with you, you don't always need them down, but many locations, they can do multiple things. If you're set up for, you might be doing 3 or 4 jobs at one house, you can quickly put those down, and basically what happens is you're now working in a level environment instead of working on a hill or something like that. Or you might go, oh, I'm here in a certain area for a few hours, I want to drive down the road and get something. You can basically leave your trailer and have someone working in it, or it has set up and it's not going to be unstable, right? So that's the outside of the trailer. I think that's all almost, right? I probably should show you this as well. So obviously you would normally you don't want to drive down the road with that hanging out, you want to put that in, but you'll get the idea. But well, I'm 6'4", so I've got to be a little bit careful. But if you're a lot shorter, you can easily grab this and just pull the door down. That's what it's designed for, and locks nice and secure. It all seals it off. It's really, really nice, right? Amazing value for your money. Okay, this part up here stops water running through the gap when it's raining. Okay, so now we'll swing over here. Put a little latch on, and then we'll talk about the inside of the trailer. Whoops. Now, the inside of the trailer basically is designed to be super, super, super user-friendly. Now, if you start from, I guess maybe the best place to start is from the actual bath, okay? If you come in here a little bit. Now, there's many, many options that you can have for baths, okay? We've got the Seville bath, okay? If you decide that you just want to have a electric bath, as in, sorry, not electric bath, a gas system. So basically, sort of like our large trailer that's basically just flows through with the gas, we can do that for you, okay? We've got Hydrolux baths, which is very similar to this. There's a whole heap of different bath options. So if you've got something in mind, all you have to do is ask, okay? This blower, okay, this is not our standard blower anymore. It's upgraded now. It's actually a double motor blower that's been upgraded. I just don't have them here, so we've got one of our older ones there, okay? As far as using your shampoos, there's a little shelf here, you can put your shampoos in, so they're nice and easy to access for you. Hoses as well, if you come over this side, you'll see, you basically got a double hose point, so you can turn the water off from inside the trailer if you want to, for some reason, like let's say one of your hose fittings is leaking, you can just turn it off, right? Or obviously most times it almost always would be on, right? But what we've actually got is 2 hoses, right? So this particular hose here, okay, is actually designed for cleaning out the trailer, or you might decide that you've got a dog that wants to have he wants to basically be rinsed off with just fresh water. This runs basically fresh water directly from the tap, okay? Directly from whatever water source that you're using, okay? Then the other fitting here runs the water into the actual hydrobath, okay? Now, these hydrobaths, these ones in Hydrolux, we've got the drop down table, so it basically folds down, sits there like that, okay? So it's nice and simple and easy to use, okay? So it saves you bending over your back, and obviously it recycles the water. It's a full-blown hydrobath, okay? The outside windows, we are upgrading these soon, but basically they work like this. Nice and simple, nice and easy. The windows, no problems whatsoever, secure, so when you drive along, obviously you want to shut them when you're driving, okay? They're open to such a low level that it's nothing, a dog can't jump out, especially you can have one open, not the other, and designed for airflow as you go through. Switches and how things operate wise, right? Obviously the hydrobath works independently, and that's something that we show you as part of the whole package when getting going and so on and so forth. You got a couple of power inlets here, okay? This pump, this switch here, runs the pump that I showed you earlier on that's actually underneath the trailer. That brings the water up from the tank underneath. In almost all cases, you'll plug it into the house anyway, but that gives you the option if you choose to do it, okay? Tether points, mobile groomers were talking to us and saying we want more tether points, right? So we gave them more tether points. Tether point, tether point, tether point, tether point, tether point. Everything's a tether point, right? So you can tie it off everywhere, okay? There's here as well. You've obviously got this arm that goes over the electric table. The electric table is only in the premium package as well, okay? Which I'll explain all that in a minute. Then tether point, tether point, tether point, right? The table obviously goes up and down. It's a nice big table, okay, which is really, really handy. The lights, on and off, no probs. Now, these lights, it makes you feel like you're a doctor or something like that, right? And you're literally in a surgery. It's like a whole new thing. I spoke to a lady the other day and she'd been grooming for 30 years. She goes, I've never seen a better trailer. It goes, it's so nice to work out of it. It's wider, it's bigger, it's got storage. It just feels clean. We can clean it easy. We can do whatever we want. She loves it, right? Anyway, over and above that, as far as storage goes, we've also got this 3-drawer cabinet, okay? So this allows to put clippers, that sort of stuff in there, okay? This little cabinet up here, sort of like a medicine cabinet, or you can put little spare stuff in there. Then over and above that, on this side, you can put whatever you want in here. It's designed so when you're traveling, you don't have to pack anything up. You can just get going straight away. Drawers, so you might want to put other little things in here. We put these drawers into the cabinetry. And then, if that's not enough storage, you've also got these slide-in drawers, these slide-in sections as well, all made out of super durable stainless steel, okay? So there's quite a lot in it. And then, obviously, over and above everything else, you've also got the air conditioning. So not only does this already drop the temperature from the outside, somewhere between 10 and 15 degrees where you are, right? And it's really noticeable difference. You've got the air conditioning going, okay? So that really, really helps. And if you can't reach there, you've also got a remote control for the aircon as well. So yeah, in case you just want to turn it off, it comes standard, you know what I'm saying. Okay, so let me recap exactly what you get, okay? So the standard package is basically everything you see here, but it does not include this one or this one. So it does not include these drawers or here, right? The electric table is a hydraulic table, right? And some people prefer the hydraulic table, okay? The blower, the twin motor blower comes with it anyway, okay? The standard package doesn't include the signage. It also doesn't include the air conditioning or the toolbox at the front. On our price list page, it's all spelled out, so it's all nice and clean, right? You can get finance on it. It will come in the $120-ish a week in finance, right? Or if it's a long-term rental, we can discuss rentals of long-term rentals of the actual trailer as well. If you can't sort of get going, you're just trying to get going into the grooming industry, you do need a deposit and stuff like that. Fire extinguisher standard, basically everything you see. This is literally the bee's knees of the entire tyre industry. Floor drain, so any water gets in. We put drains in the corners as well, because you're washing dogs, you know, you get water in here and it builds up, so there's literal drains in the corners and stuff like that. So really, really, really amazing value, right? So picture this, right? You're off, up, running, going, you know, slide this in, slide the clip in. You've got to jiggle it a little bit. Slide the clip in, shut the door, whoops, shut the door. This coming down here like this. Bang, and you're off. And even when you drive, even if you drive for an hour, okay, it's still insulated inside and so on. So, and obviously lift the legs, okay. don't forget those, okay. So lots of tether points, so much stuff in here. It's like crazy. And this trailer came about from people asking us, can you add this? Can you add this? Can you add this? Can you add this? And we made it awesome value for your money, because you basically got everything you need straight off the bat when you go for the premium package. Your drawers, your cabinetry, your electric table, your choice of barbs, right? If you change the gas, it's fine. Doesn't make any real difference to the cost, right? Heaps of storage here, super user-friendly, easy to clean, insulated. Everything you could possibly want in a trailer is in this XL premium package. So What do you do next? If you're interested to have a conversation about it, maybe you want to get something underway, right? Remember, this is a tax deduction. It's investment in your business. Even if you take a loan, interest is a tax deduction, okay, on a loan. So it's something that makes you money, okay? You've got to remember that. You're investing in something that makes you money, and you can charge premium prices when you've got a premium product and everything looks better. You'll get the job over the person that doesn't have the nice trailer. If that's not the only reason, just your simple way of how you're working and your daily life being better in a nice, clean trailer, go ahead, contact us. You can give us a call on our 1300 number, right? You can go to office at dogwashtrailerking.com.au, or alternatively, if you prefer, there's a form at dogwashtrailerking.com.au/step 3. You fill in the form under there. Would happily answer any questions you've got. Looking forward to helping you. Remember, the premium package includes everything in the standard package, plus the 3-drawer system, the medicine cabinet, the signage designed for you, printed. You'll see what it looks like before we actually apply it and put on the actual trailer, okay? The toolbox at the front, the spare wheel, the electric grooming table, basically everything. And remember, that blower is not our standard blower anymore. We've got a double head motor, 2-head motor blower, which I'll put a picture of right there, because we don't have any, but there's a picture right there if my graphic guy's done the right thing, right? And then you're good to go. Make contact with us. Looking forward to helping you with your new dog wash mobile grooming trailer.